5. One of them, yeah. Hello, and welcome to yet another episode of TTS Fight Night. I am once again your host, Jack. And I'm joined once again by my favourite Tyranid player. Sorry, JB. Uh, Davey, how you doing, man?
I'm good. JP's a loser. Don't worry about him. It's fine. Don't worry. Who's JP? Look, I'm the OG Tyranid player on this team.
Exactly.
So I deserve favoritism.
100%. So speaking of Tyranids, that's what we've got some Tyranids today. We're playing some Tyranids. Are you excited about about all the changes that you got in the slate?
Yeah, man. I'm pleased that for those of you who know my long campaign for Psychophages to get not D6 attacks, I'm pleased to see that come to fruition, if only 50% of it. And then it get a new data sheet. That's pretty cool. But of course, the big news is so the new detachment is really cool. It has loads of fluff. It's got like a different playstyle, which is what Tyranids needed. Feel like it got a bit stale. Would have loved some of the other detachments to get a bit more, I don't know, like rejigged rather than a new one. But hey, this is cool as fuck, so I'm keen to play it. So yeah, and there's a million different ways to build it. So this is only one of several different ways to build it that we're going to go through tonight.
Yeah, awesome, man. I myself am playing the Kalyon Tau. I'm less psyched about it than you are about your detachment, but I need to test it. I need to play it. I can't form opinions on it until I've tried it. So we need to do it. I need to see how it goes. Looks like Davey is just going to be resetting his internet connection. But while he does that, let's go through the chat. So we got Kung Hop is in chat. Time to watch some Tau gameplay while I build me Crutox Rampages. Good for you, man. I love Crutox Rampages. I wish I had 6 more than I do. Phil's here. Looking forward to Davey part of the new bugs. So am I. Probably going to kill me with them. Hello, I'm always excited to see any match where Tau can get beaten. So yeah, that sounds like most people who talk to me about Tau. So Davey, are you all good? I can't hear you, unfortunately, Davey.
Can you see me okay?
Oh, now I can hear you. Yeah, I can see you okay.
Yeah,
hear you okay?
I think so.
Okay.
Douchebag internet.
No worries. Why don't we go over the lists?
Let's do it.
So this is your one first.
Yeah, cool. So this is, look, is this the most optimized list? No, but is this going to let me test some of the new tricks you can do? Yes, that's what I'm keen to do today. Show off a few of the tricks that the detachment can do. There's tons that it can do, by the way. There's so much. But let's go through this list. Neuro Tyrant with Tremor Sense. So that's going to give me the redeploy. Big fan of that. Doesn't even need to be on the battlefield, FYI. So you can have this on something on reserve, which is pretty cool. The Trigon, which I've given the prime enhancement, takes it to T11. Hits on 2s, and obviously the detachment rule is re-rolling 1s. So that's pretty tasty. That goes from tank not being dead to tank being dead. Trigon with Synaptic Strategy, what that does is it allows it to rapid ingress for free, which is pretty good. It also we have 2x10 gargoyles. Turns out Fire and Fade 6 inches and Deep Strike 6 inches away are a good combination. 2 Haruspecs because I just want to get them on the board. They're great models. They're really good fun. And now I can do all sorts of shenanigans with them. 2 Morlocks, one of my favorite monsters in the Tyranid book. A lot of hate for them so far in the chats that are building lists, but I wanted to give them a go. I'm a big fan of them. 2 Neurolictors. We'll talk about that in a sec. And then 2 Screamer Killers as well. 2 Screamer Killers, obviously not a unit you see very often, but keen to get them on the board. Did I originally have 3 Haruspecs and something else and not 2 Screamer Killers? Yes. Because I'm unsure of how powerful Screamer Killers are when you compare them to a Haruspecs, right? So I'm keen to find that out. Different targets, right? If I was playing Custodians, I'd rather have Screamer Killers probably. 2x5 Raveners for Uppy Downy, making all my tunnels, and 1x5 of the cool Raveners that do not have Uppy Downy. I could have attached it to Raveners to give them Uppy Downy, but I don't have many units in this list. So that's one of the things I've noticed while list building is you don't actually get a lot of stuff. So keen to have as much stuff as possible. So back to Neurolictor. One of the things you'll see with this list, there's a lot of battle shock here. So having some Neurolictors in there kind of made sense to me. Because if you've got Harrispexes, which might do a battle shock test, you've got the Cool Raveners, which have Synapse, which then, for me, kind of synergizes with the Neurotyrant. If you chuck in the Raveners in a turn and then go, right, cool, do your battle shocks, that's cool. Screamer Killers trigger battle shock tests, Morlocks trigger battle shock tests, and all of a sudden, that's quite interesting. So we thought we'd give it a go. And that's the list. And of course, it's in Subterranean Doodah.
Yeah. All right. Did you go over the enhancements that you have? Or is that?
No, I spoke about them. So yeah,
Okay.
Tremor Sense redeploy. Prime is extra hard Trigon +1 strength, so +2 because it has Synapse, and hits on 2s. And then Synaptic Strategy will give it a rapid ingress for free.
Okay. Is there any like crazy strats to watch out for, or things you gotta?
Yeah. So the most powerful one is move from one tunnel to another, because you don't actually. So one of the cool things about that is you can be in combat and do that. So I mean, not that Jack's going to be charging me, but it's one of those. It's just a cool strat. All of a sudden, you yeet across the board for free. So that's definitely going to be something that we see today. The other one is, hey, did you come from reserves? Sure. Here's sustained 1 and ignore cover. Also, did you come from reserves? Cool. Reroll your charges. Let's go. So yeah, pretty cool. Looking forward to trying it.
All right. Awesome. Okay, so let's go to the Tau list then. So I'm running Calyon today. I have got a Fireblade with Precision of the Patient Hunter. I had some points left out. Oh, that's not Davey. Hang on. Wait for it. Place in all screens. There we go. Yeah, cool, awesome. Right. So yeah, precision of the precision of the Patient Hunter. I had some points left over. I thought I'd go for it. It's kind of best used on a Fireblade, I think, most of the time, because he has gun drones and stuff that it kind of works with, and it's kind of nice. Makes fishing for 6s to wound a little bit more palatable. Got an Ethereal with the solid image projection unit for a redeploy. I really highly rate redeploys in an army where you have so much scout and infiltrate. So I really like that. And I would say it's one of the best things about Calyon. So I never leave home without it in Calyon. I've got a Cold Star with 3 fusion guns. 3 fusions and a 6 Iron Blaster with Exemplar of the Carry-On. He's going to be joining a unit of 3 Sunforged battle suits. Slight change up to what we normally do with the drones, thanks to the changes to bring it down. I've gone. So all of my Sunforges have gun drones and shield drones. My Cold Star has a gun drone and a marker drone because he doesn't have an invuln and he's going to die anyway. There's no point really getting that extra wound in. We've got 10 breaches in the Devilfish, as mentioned previously. We've got 3 solo broadsides. Interesting development that we can now run this with the changes to the guiding system. I've gone Rail, Seeker, and Plasma, so triple gun because we get the ignore hit modifiers in Calyon. We don't need the weapon support system. We've got a Ghost Kill, I never leave home without one. 10 crew, 10 Pathfinders with ion guns, 2 Piranhas in a unit, just for a nice little bit of Alpha Strike, move block, that sort of goodness. 2 Riptides with ion guns and fusion busters, 3 into 3 stealth suits, as is customary, and 5 Vespid. So that's what we're running with. The changes to Calyon in the data slate, if you aren't aware, they do no longer get Sustain 2. It's just from turn 3 onwards they get Sustain 3, and then they get ignore hit modifiers and ballistic skill modifiers when shooting a spotted target. Which I guess depending can be worse. Maybe it's better. I think it's always worse, or at least the same. Never better, I think. But that's okay. It does let you do some funky stuff. So let's just get straight over to your TTS board. Right, okay. You have to bear with me, guys. I'm kind of struggling with the chat today. It's not some stuff isn't working, but we'll struggle through. Right, okay. I think the Fireside team might be worth a look for Tau again. Line up Mark Light Spotter for the early turns, keeps the stealth suit safe until turn 3 when reroll ones will matter most. Yeah, possibly. I think the problem is that I very, very rarely have anyone actually target my guiding units, so I tend not to worry about that sort of thing. They just shoot the things that do damage. But maybe I'll be wrong. Maybe people are going to hard target stuff like that now because it's more obvious. But we'll have to see
But
how that goes.
Jack, do you not have reroll ones every turn for every unit that you have in your army?
Yeah, unfortunately not.
Oh, I
No.
have that in the shooting and fight phase. That's weird, isn't it?
Yeah, it's okay.
Seething,
It's
seething.
okay. It's okay. It's not a problem. It's okay. Right, so we have pre-deployed here. Davey won the. We are playing Linchpin Search and Destroy on UKDC map 4. Davey won the role of first infiltrator, and we have deployed as such. We both have redeploys here, so the role for first is going to matter.
Oh, we do it before reroll first turn, do we?
Yeah, we do. It's I think we just roll off, right? I can't remember.
I think we do roll off. I think we do roll off. Let's just do that. Boom! I got a 4.
I got a 3. So you have the first. You have redeploy first.
So my redeploys, I'll pick. I'm going to pick. Surprisingly, I'm going to pick my rapid ingress Trigon up. You wouldn't believe it, right? And
Yeah.
I'm going to stick a Neurolictor over in this corner here of this building, and then this lad over here is just going to pop to there. Oops, let's just go there.
Cool.
Because you can advance and shoot, right?
No.
I thought it's Moncano.
That's Montcar. We should carry on.
Okay, cool.
Okay, so I'll go for. Okay, so we can go with these guys. I can come around to here now.
Oh, douchebags.
I know. Sorry.
Forgot about that.
And we'll have here Harris specs. That's a jankery. Do I want to play? I guess the question here is: do I want to play for this flank, or do I want to play for this flank? Normally, I like to play for this flank. But yeah, I think that's probably gonna be the play. I think. I don't think I can get enough OC on this side. Yeah, so my second redeploy will be a ghost kill coming over here. Oh, sorry, man, a second.
Oh, you can't redeploy into infiltrate.
You absolutely can.
Can you? Is that the change? Have they changed that?
100%. Yeah, in fact, it specifically says on the redeploy rule that you can infiltrate when you do it.
All right, fair enough. Can I? That's a good point.
You can.
Okay.
It's just the redeploy rule is what that's under. It's not it's not a tile specific thing.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so let's have.
Oh, this guy's in danger.
Is this what I want to? I guess this is what I want to do. We'll go like that. All right, that looks good for redeploys, I think. Zetica, sustained two, to be honest, had to go. It was way too strong. 3 turns, sustained 1 unit army is still pretty darn strong. Yeah, sure. I mean, well, yeah, sure. Well, I believe that, right? And Ash Thompson, yeah, we're all sick of towering every event. Actually keeping me sane in the stat check Discord. Really
Oh, I got a 6. Jack Bibbs.
2.
All right, I shall go first then.
You will indeed. So you have first scout as well.
I have no scouts. Scout ahead.
I have many scout. So,
which is weird for the waiting Tau army. The Tau army waiting. We're going to scout ahead.
Yeah, we're just going to come back to here. Oh, that's not right. Something like that. And the crew probably fine where they are. And these guys can just sit around here and not get shot. They're not going to sit there properly until we start the game, but I'll sort them out in a second. Blue player first. I'll hit start.
So do you have fallback and shoot?
Riptides have it, and Ghost Kills have it, and Stealth Suits have it for their like squad sergeant guys.
Cool. Okay.
So
I wanted to go second, but we shall see how this goes.
So let's have a look at what we're going here. We've got the Harrispexes on the flanks here, Screaming Killers in the middle with some gargoyles. We've got the Red Raveners.
I can talk about the deployment if you like.
Yeah, go for it.
So Ravener's nice and safe. The idea being, well, nice and safe-ish. The idea being they uppy downy if Jack went first. If I go first, they kind of stay where they are and wait until Jack's second turn, or until round 2 rather. Everything's really safe because at the end of the day, if I create a tunnel in one place and a tunnel in another place, anything can be anywhere. So I don't need to take too many risks. Going first kind of sucks because it means that I have to just put something out there and put it on the board for Jack to be able to interact with. But that's fine. We can deal with it. So yeah, that's pretty much it. We've got the gargoyles on the front here as not a screen so much, but if I needed to take a couple of objectives for, I don't know, secure no man's land or something, then yeah. And that's about it, really. Everything else is just being defensive, kind of trying to not engage with Jack early doors. Oh, and in reserves, yes. So in reserves, we've got 2 Morlocks, the Trigon with Rapid Ingress, and unfortunately, there's no builds on TTS for the new Raveners, so we've just got a Tyranid warrior leading 4 Raveners, and that's that unit.
Close enough, right?
Yeah, kind of. All right, so let's get these secondary cards going.
Oh, I'll go through my deployment as well.
Oh, yeah.
We've got 2 Riptides on sort of the left flank, able to come swing around here. The Ghost Kill and Pathfinders near them. We've got a broadside over here, one swim over here, just so they can stick their noses out and get some shots out into the open. If Davey comes to come out, we've got the Devilfish full of breaches in the middle, able to sort of rapidly move around the board and get to somewhere they need to be. Crew out here, kind of performing some kind of screen to stop me getting just like charged by something if Davey decides to go with really aggressive deployment. I scattered the piranhas forward. I know I'm not going first. It's kind of an aggressive stage. Davey kind of has to do something about them, or I'm going to be able to do something in return to him. So that's kind of an ideal. And then we've got my Ethereal back here, some Stealth Suits and some Vesper Steamwings that will be down in this turn. And in reserve, we've got my Sun Forges, a unit of Stealth Suits, just waiting up in the old Manta, ready to come down. All right,
cool.
So, Tyranids turn 1.
Tyranids turn 1. Assassination established locus. Cool. The old assassination turn 1. So, we will... So, School of 8, Church of 8, we're going to get rid of Assassinate.
Nice, I love it.
So, we are using my CP, unfortunately. But because I've gone first, not the end of the world. Attempting target, Jack. Give me a tempting target.
Ooh, I would like you to take the middle, I think. It's the most open objective, most annoying, but you guys have to give up a unit to hold that one, so.
Yeah. So I'm going to have to give up some gargoyles, which is sad, but they are here to be slightly more expendable. And I can probably establish and hold that at the same time, so that's fine. So what I want to do, these guys move 14, don't they?
They do indeed.
So we go here. There's not really much you can shoot at. What is more scary is if you go here. So what I'll have to do is put some gargoyles in a line down here to try and stop you landing there, is my theory.
Okay.
That sounds clever, doesn't it? That's going to establish, and that's going to get me 7 points. That's not bad. And then, what's the movement of this ghost kill? Is it 10? So can he 10. Can he get round this wall? He can, the big numpty. Right, okay. So now I need to run away from him because I don't want my Neurolictor to die. And the range of his melt is 18, right? Or is it?
He's got the ion gun, which is 36.
36. What's your strength?
8. 8 AP2 damage 3 with the overcharge.
Oh, okay. Cool,
I don't think I've ever not fired the overcharge, but.
Okie dokie. And we've got another broadside there. Devilfish. Cool. So if I move on to this objective, Jack, is there anything you can do to kind of get round here? Devilfish go through walls or any crazy shit?
No, I mean I can get the unit out that's inside, but that's about it.
Yeah. Okay. And what's their move?
They are move 6, but they can advance and shoot.
Ah,
Well, the character can't, but the unit can.
Cool. Guns are just guns are just bang average, right? Or is it the
So
shotgun guns?
it's the breaches. So 6-1-1, 3 shots each. Reroll to wings on objectives. Hit on 2s if I'm guiding.
All right. Yeah, that's pretty good.
Yeah, pretty good.
Yeah. Cool.
So these of you in the chat, I'm curious to know because Davey was talking about there being a lot of potential builds out there for this Tyranid army. So I'm curious to know if there's any Tyranid players out there, what you were planning in putting in this army. Because it seems like a really fun detachment to me. This is like one of the ones that I would, again, if I was playing Tyranids, this is like one I'd be looking at. Because it just looks crazy fun. And I like the theme of it.
Yeah, I mean it's really cool because we obviously had Trigon Primes in the past, and we kind of lost those in the new shake up.
Mm-hmm.
So it's nice to get them back, man. It's pretty cool. So we're sacrificing these boys to the action gods. This guy's just going to move to here. Although he's going to get shot anyway. Yeah, but I need to not get shot by the piranhas. That's fine. Ooh, so we're going to... So this Neuralink 10 to get to there. 1 to get to there. So we ideally want to advance. We get a big advance. 4. And I think his movement's 8. It's been a while since I played with the Neuralink. I'm pretty sure it's 8. It is 8. So he's got 12 whole inches. Whee! Alright. He's going to stand as far away on that objective as possible. Nice. And that is actually scoring me 7 points. And this guy's holding that secondary, so you have to come and that primary, so you have to come and do something. Neuralictor is going to move 8 inches back. Can these chaps advance and shoot? No.
No. They move 7 though.
Move 7. So is the range, what's the range on your gun?
20 for the little strength 5 AP01 and 30 for the
I'll advance him. 2 more. Oh, and giving synapse. Oh, I forgot to do that. So we'll just give that to give it to these guys, and we will give it to this guy. Cool. All right, and I'm pretty sure that's my turn, mate.
Nice, getting them points.
In fact, actually, you know what? We're going to move this a little bit further away, and that's it. Yeah. 36 inches, so you'll be able to shoot the Raveners. Let's hide the Raveners.
It's just for the big guy, yeah. Yeah.
Cool. I think that's me, mate.
All right, nice.
7, not a bad 7-pointer.
Nice. All right. We'll add those on. 7 points. Nice.
Over to you, mate.
Okay. So
to give you an idea, sorry, I've got 1 CP, so I could up down units at the end of my turn.
Okay, cool. Let me just do this. Right. Okay. So what are we going to do? We're going to start by rolling some missions. That's what we're going to do. Behind enemy lines, overwhelming force. Is behind enemy lines realistic in this game or in this turn? Let me just remind myself of where your deployment zones are. I mean, even if we bomb straight over here.
Jack, you can recycle that, I believe.
I can't. Oh, is it first turn? Is that a first turn recycler?
I hate telling you that, but yeah.
You're absolutely correct. So let's recycle that one. Assassination.
Oh,
There we go.
thanks for that.
Okay. Right. So assassination and overwhelming force. Okay. So we're not going to get that. So I think we're going to spend a CP and redraw. So spend the CP, get rid of assassination, redraw it for mark for death. Would you like to pick
Oh,
3
right.
units for me?
These three you can't see.
Okay. Oh, I forgot to pick.
Are you going to pity mode the gargoyles? Pity mode the gargoyles along with killing them on an objective? That sounds pretty good.
What's my other missions? Overwhelming. I'm definitely gonna kill one. Yeah, because I was just gonna see if I could game the mission standpoint of things, but I don't think that's gonna work. So yeah, we'll pity mark the gargoyles. Okay, and then what's the OC of a Neurolictor?
It's a big hull one, Jack.
Right, and his battle shock is in the command phase, right?
In my command phase.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So I'm going to sticky this objective with the recruit. What to do? What to do? I think we just have to take some pot shots here.
Hey, there's no such thing as a pot shot, man. You miss 100% of the shots you don't take, is an inspirational quote, I assume. And we are on linchpin, guys, which is obviously you get your points for holding. You get your 3 points for holding your home objective, and you get 5 for holding ones in the middle. This is one of the new. This is the new UKTC map. Well, the map's the same. The mission's different. So cool to play. I like linchpin as a matchup. I do feel though if your opponent gets your home objective, it can make the game very swingy. But that's why I suppose Scorched Earth is a bit of a winner for it. Sorry, not Scorched Earth. Search and Deploy is a bit of a winner because it's very hard to get your opponent's deployment zone. Unless, of course, you have uppy downy everything. Guys, who has that kind of stuff? That's crazy talk. You just leave a gap at the back, Jack. Don't you worry about it.
Right,
Yeah.
advancing.
It's funny actually playing Tyranids. It's exciting. I'm very blessed at the moment because I have 2 armies that I'm very excited to play. I've got my World Eaters, I've got some Hellbrutes. I've got an RTT at the weekend. I've got some Hellbrutes that I'm painting, which are very cool. Very very big happy them. But also this detachment's really cool. I'm laying off a bit of this detachment at the moment. And I was going to take it to this RTT at the weekend, but I'm still not totally sold on a build that I'm really kind of happy with. I know it's really powerful. It's just trying to figure out what is powerful. So I'm keener to do that on TTS than I am at an RTT that I've paid money to go to. So I'll be taking the World Eaters at that one. But trying to think about what to take for the ITT. And if you're going to the ITT, put it in chat. Jack, you're not going to the ITT, are you? In August?
I am going to the ITT as a coach for Alfarius. So
Are you coaching Alfarius?
I am indeed, yes.
Very good. Jack is actually, guys, I don't want to blow Jack's trumpet, right? Jack's an exceptional coach. He's very, very good. So that'll be really good for Alfarius. I'll be playing on a Megan. So if you know me, I'm not a fan of team events, but I'm giving this a whirl. I'm gonna dip my toe in again and see how I feel about it. We're just trying to figure out the old team comp and what's the strategy at the moment, which is very cool.
That's this 3.
Oh, here comes the big slow boy. What's his movement? Is it like 5?
Yeah, 5. Let's advance. I don't really want to put the stealth suits out early, but I don't know if I have much of a choice. I need to push back some of these early deep strikes. And how far away from here? 28, so 14 puts them 14 away. Not what I want. go there. Let's advance the stealth suit, see what they get first. A 4, which is 12, which just let them go on the objective, which, if we have measured movement on. He says is apparently he's not measured it right to get on this side of the wall. Oh no, I have. There we go. So he's still going to get charged through the wall, but c'est la vie. Not much we can
C'est
do
la
about
vie,
that.
just like French people say.
Exactly. I just hope we don't fail the battle shock. Okay.
Look, Jay, Jack, I don't want to make you nervous, right? I don't want to make you nervous at all. There's 42 people watching this show right now. I just want to say hello to every single one of you because we really appreciate that you've come out to listen and watch us play. But tell us about yourselves. What are you doing? Are you painting? Are you getting ready for a tournament this weekend? You heading out? Avoiding talking to your spouse? What are you doing? Tell me. I want to know. Oh, the chat's not updated in the actual.
Oh yeah, our Evmux thing is broken. Oh,
Don't
that's
worry,
such a shame.
I have it on my phone because I'm so egotistical. I watch myself while I play. Paint Celestine, people getting tabled by Tau? I think it was a joke, dude. Well, it might not have been. Sometimes they can do that. Sustain 2 is too strong. Mordaka has shown that, and I'm a Tau player.
I think it's
bit of a discussion on this.
very...
Paint Celestine jumping in saying no, Tau Sustain 2 was fine for carry on.
Yeah, it's a very different situation, I think, to be honest. Sustain 2 from that and Sustain 2 that Tau get, it's not really the same kind of scale.
It's like the meme, isn't it? These two are the same thing. They're not.
Yeah.
They're not. We've got M in chat. Is that Agent M from James Bond? It's very cool that I think it's a she, M, isn't it? Very cool that she has come to watch. Will Walker. I'm in the US and I appreciate the 3x9 ruins. Well, we do this shit all the time in the UK. This is pretty much the only terrain layout you can find. Although Glasshammer at the end of the month, another event I'm going to. If you are going to that, let me know. They are using WTC. We're seeing that get in a little bit more. We use it at our own events, WTC, as well. So that's very cool. I think variety is the spice of life, in my opinion. I'm a big fan of GW terrain, and as such, I cannot wait to get over to the States. Will, you might be going to Nova. I am going to Nova. I'm flying over to see our good friend Aaron, and yeah, that's going to be really cool. What else we got? Pain Celestine, what am I doing? Well, I'm wondering just how fast we can get Sisters Infantry. Currently, it's watching Arcos move 13 inches and disembark and charging a minimum of 8 inches. That's very cool. That is very cool. Yeah, good that Sisters got a bit of love. Can they come in turn 1, Jack? Those flyboys.
I upbeat them at the end of your turn.
Oh, I see.
So now I've downied them in my turn.
Very nice, very nice.
Right. So that looks like all my movement. Sorry, what's up?
They advance, yeah?
Yeah, they advance. They're not shooting.
Okay, thank Christ. You don't need to with these guys. These guys' guns are real good, right?
Yeah, they're 5.22, 2 shots each. But they do hit on a 4. So
5s because I've got stealth.
Exactly. So they're not going to do too much. Okay, so let's do some shooting.
Let's do it.
So at the start of the shooting phase, we get to shoot our laser beams at you, and we're going to give us some better shooting. So Pathfinders are going to hit the gargoyles, and
how many shots are we talking for the Pathfinders?
Well, it's 14 for the regular guys, 9 for the Ion. There's 8 drone shots.
That's enough. Don't worry, go for it. I'll pick them up.
No problem. I think that's probably gonna be it. To be honest, I don't really have much to shoot this turn, so it's just gonna be that. Right. So let's start with. Let's start with the Pathfinders. So the Pathfinders' new rule is that they get the benefit of their guiding stuff when they So for their own target, right? So they can basically guide for themselves, which is pretty cool. So we're going to start with these guys. They're going to shoot the gargoyles. I could spend a C.
Go. I'll pick them up, mate. They are dead, right? Do you want to
Well,
roll it?
there's a lot of APs. There's a lot of AP 0 here. You might be all right.
Go
We should
for it.
definitely roll it. So the Pathfinders, they're pulse guns. So they're on 3s, and they are 3s to wound. So that's 7 AP 0, but no cover.
That's 7 dead.
Oh yeah, you have a 6 up safe.
Oh yeah.
I may have forgotten about that. Right, and I'll just do the ion guns on 4s because I get the boosted ballistic skill, and 2s 4 APT. I finishes them off, and then my hazardous rolls. I don't kill any of my own guys. Cool. Then we'll do my Vespid shooting the Neurolictor, see if they can just high roll you and get you on 5s. They get 3 hits. And T5, right?
I think I'm T5.
So just 2 wounds, AP 2 in that case.
So 4 pivots. Fill them both down to 2. Down to 3, sorry.
Yeah, well, unfortunately, I don't have anything else to get him. Is that the one that's fights first, or is that the Lictor that has that?
Normal Lictor. This one does not have fight first.
Oh, he has 3 wounds. I probably won't go for it. If he had 2, then I might have done it. But yeah, I'm not gonna attempt that, I think. Right, I'm also going to now remember to roll my ethereal CP, which I don't get, so that's okay. That was intentional. All right. Okie dokie. So that is the end of my turn.
Okay. The end of your fight phase, I'll pick some stuff up. So I'm going to pick a unit of Raveners up. And we're going to pick both unit of Raveners up. And then I'm going to spend a CP. And I'm going to pick up a Scream... a Haruspex.
Just a big hole appears in the ground and just falls down.
Right. Do I need to be near a tunnel to do that? I just want to double check this because that's one of the things in my head. I'm like, what happens? Is it just does someone tunnel underneath it and it just falls into the tunnel?
Retreat below. Okay, end of your opponent's fight phase. 1 Tyranid unit or up to 2 burrow units from your army that are not within engagement range of 1 or more enemy units. Remove your unit from the battlefield and put it into strat reserve. So yeah,
it just disappears.
Yeah. If you've played Gears of War, this is what is it? I can't remember what the bad guys from Gears of War are called now. I've totally forgotten.
It's like they're basically orcs, aren't they?
Kind of, yeah, but they have all the tunnels, right?
Yeah, they did.
Mine's gone blank. I'm gonna find that of war enemy. Locust? Locust? Yeah, Locust. I think that's right. Okay,
nice.
Awesome.
You want to pass me the turn?
Yes, yes, sorry. So I will pass that over to you. I go back to 2 CP. You are on 1. And that is the
Anything I need to do before I go these? I don't think so. Right, so we've got everything now. Let's look at these cards. Engage on all fronts, storm hostile objective. All right. Jack, can you do me a favour?
Yep.
Would you be able to put some 6-inch bubbles on this chap, and these chaps, and these Kroot?
So who else, sorry?
The Kroot up here. And I think this chap here. Thank you very much. All right, so we've got a little bit of space here. Probably fit. Oh, there's those guys as well. Yeah, sneaky.
Yeah, I did move them forward a bit because I'm trying to push you out a little bit. Can't really push out a 6-inch.
You haven't done that guy, have you? Oh, yeah, have you? I can see now. So I'm going to draw the line so I can see. So it's like that, essentially, and like that. So I was going to be greedy and try and get into your deployment zone. That seems optimistic.
Okay.
All right. Well, okay. In my command phase, I would like these chaps to take a battle shock test, please.
Yep, thought you might. Come on, you can do it, boys. I believe. No, they can't. Epic
primary. All right. But I will need to take a battle shock test myself, and my leadership is pretty good on a new relic, I believe. It's 7 on 3 dice. So we're gonna take the chances because we need the CP to do the janky shit.
Yep.
Um,
Storm Gauge. Was it?
your tyrant will give synapse. So we're gonna give synapse to.
All right, just going through the chat some more. What have I missed? What's happening? Is Subterranean Assault busted? Lol, destined for the nerf nuke. I don't know. I don't think it's. I don't think this one's broken. I think this is just like a lot of the stuff you can do is quite crazy. I think it's and there's like a lot of stuff going on. I think it's just the reroll ones probably doesn't need to be there. And that, but it's just very good, right?
Yeah.
I don't think this one's broken. Like certainly not enough for a rules nerf. I don't think. You've already read these ones from Sustain. You've no idea how Sustain 2 Callium would have lined up with new spotting. It was wise to look at that and say, yeah, Sustain 2 may be too strong. Essentially be a BS3 army with 1s rerolling. They're already a BS3 army with 1s rerolling and Sustain 2, and they had a 42% win rate. So I think it probably would have been fine. I would have rather just seen if it was okay, you know. I think I'm just admittedly I'm definitely obviously I'm biased, but I'm definitely just upset at this point that it feels like I'm not allowed to have anything fun at any point. But
Oh.
yeah, so and that's it. I'm not doing any more salt because I do want to know how good this is. So it is important to me that I want to learn, see if Karen can be good. Yeah, that's. I do think there's a lot of interesting places to go in town at the moment. The first ones that stuck out to me were Retaliation Cadre, because you have the split firing commanders. That seems quite good. And, you know, the Torchstar Gambit is always just fairly strong. And then Orcs Cadre is also very good. Rampage is still pretty cheap. And then they have also had the additional movement abilities, because I think the thing that hurts Tau the most is their lack of mobility. So getting the extra stuff from Ret Cadre or Orcs Cadre is very beneficial for them. But yeah, that's kind of my first thoughts. But you know, you got to try stuff before you immediately just say no to it.
Which I don't like overly. But they already strength 9 of these guys. The guns.
Strength 8.
Strength 8. Any rerolls?
If you get seen by a stealth suit, you know, I'll reroll 1 hit and wound.
And you got one unit of stealth seer.
I got 1 unit there, I got 1 unit here, and I got 1 in reserve.
And is there a range on guiding or not?
No.
Ooh,
It's just line of sight and eligible to shoot.
Spicy meatball.
The downside to this Nid attachment is that all the burrowers are so squishy, you really have to be careful with them. Yeah, I can see that, right? Because the what's it called? The Trigon Prime is only T10?
T10, yeah.
But he doesn't have an invul.
Oh, it might actually be T9. No, it's T10.
No invul is the crucial thing, though, right?
Yeah.
So, yeah, I can totally see that.
I think we have to go with this side. This is more fun.
Monkar double Storm Surge Scout 6-inch split fire for the win. Yeah, I think the Storm Surge has a little bit more life in it. I still really struggle to sort of look at that 400 point cost and be like, yeah, I really want that. But it just really sticks in my throat. That's so expensive. So I'm not sure, because I don't own one, so I don't know if I want to buy one yet. So I've got to try it out on the. By the way, defense strats, I can give you -2 to charge if you charge a infantry unit with grenades. So that's crew and pathfinders in this case.
So I'll be on an 8-inch re-rollable charge. Have the crew got a character in them?
No. Desperate to use that tongue to pull someone out.
Well, I have been known to destroy Jack's characters with
your tongue.
Stealth suits, yeah. with the tongue. And that's not a euphemism.
As literal as it gets. I'm just going to pop your primary on, Davey, because you are on.
Oh, thank you very much.
8 primary, that's 10. That's 10.
So this is for me. The other problem is you can't. Can you do that to monsters? The minus the charges, because I remember in 90 couldn't.
I'm pretty sure it's just any unit. I'll double check, but I'm pretty sure that's what it is. Photon grenades. Yeah, it's just any unit that charges me.
Very good.
I really like piranhas now too. 2-seam auto include even red card. Yeah, I mean piranhas are really solid. They really let you like control the tempo of a game. I find as well. They're great defensive profile for the cost that you pay for them. They're just great all rounders. So yeah, I really love piranhas. I never regret having them. Top tip. I say top tip. It's very funny to do it in experimental prototype cadre when you use them and then pop the sustained or lethal on them, because then they just have a ton of shots with all of the pulse cannons, pulse carbines, the fusion shots, all of that stuff all together, and then they just roll a bunch of hazardous tests, and so you might blow up and do more wounds to people. So that's pretty funny. I don't like where these guys are coming in. I don't like these being this close to me. That's no bueno.
And when you do that strat, you just choose. Is it everyone charging you, or is it just one?
No, it's one unit that charges me, and it gets -2 to its charge.
Okay.
May have to try and make use of the old split fire mechanic here. Try and kill a couple of monsters. John Black is here. Even guys, I've played a few Subterranean Assault games and I've been having fun. List building seems to favour melee or gunline only skews. That's interesting. What I'm guessing what that's going to be like a couple of Tyrannifexes, a couple of Exocrines, that kind of shooting base. I'm guessing.
Yeah, I mean, so there's a couple of different takes on it. Some people are saying you've just got to play good stuff nids, which is fair enough.
I feel like nids are kind of like Tau in that regard, in the sense that a lot of their data sheets are like, there's nothing that's like world-endingly good on their data sheets, so you're kind of like have them all. I'm wondering if the stream's just died on me.
That's
yeah, it looks like our camera and all this has failed. I'm not even sure if people can hear us right now.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Well, I'm not sure they're looking live at the moment on my look for.
Yeah. That's fine. I'm gonna have to. I really don't have to. Let's see if I can. If I remove that, add it back in. Is that better? I don't know what's wrong with our streaming software today. It's not having a good time. Come on. There we go. Right. Is that any better? See if it comes through. Oh.
Yeah, Eddie Isaac says he can hear you.
Yeah. I'm just... oh, God. This is the worst.
Don't worry. You're all good.
It's just not showing me. Oh god, I really don't have to end the stream and restart, but I think I might have to. Right, we're not getting anywhere, guys. Literally just going to go off and on again. We'll be right back.